I have said on this show a number of times that I don't think Republicans impeaching Joe Biden is a good idea over what they're impeaching him for. Right now, there's a congressional House effort to impeach the president over his dealings with Hunter. There's some issues with that. One, I think it's pretty clear and evident what Joe Biden did with Hunter. The problem is, Democrats are pointing out the fact that, well, there's no smoking gun. Now, if I were to argue against that point, I would say, what do you think they're going to find? Do you think they're going to find a text message with Joe Biden saying to Hunter, hey, I changed this law, make sure the Chinese Communist Party that you're doing business with sends us the money for changing this law? You're not going to find that. The circumstantial evidence is overwhelming that Joe Biden was participating in and benefited from Hunter Biden's nefarious activities around the world. But they're also not dumb people, and they know what they were doing, and therefore, you're not going to find the explicit message or explicit email or explicit voicemail that Joe Biden says, all right, I did the thing, make sure that they pay you the money. It's just not going to happen. And so because of that, Democrats have an ability to convince their constituents that this is all just a big witch hunt. For that reason, and because I think the Biden administration is imploding on its own, I don't think Republicans are doing themselves any good by impeaching him for that. Now, I do think they should impeach Joe Biden on what's happening on the border. I do think they have the ability to impeach Joe Biden retroactively for how he handled the exit from Afghanistan. There are a ton of different reasons why legitimately I think Congress has an opportunity to impeach Joe Biden. But the problem is that we're coming up on an election year. And in an election year, it's all about energizing your side to go to the polls. And if it looks like Republicans are doing the same thing to Joe Biden that Democrats are doing to Trump, which has galvanized the Republican Party, I don't think it's a great idea for Republicans to impeach him on something that the American people kind of know about, but isn't the thing. Again, if they wanted to impeach him on the border crisis, I think, is the most important issue to every single voter, Republican, Democrat, across the country. So if you're going to impeach him on something, impeach him on that. But the whole Hunter thing is going to come out regardless of whether or not you make him look like the good guy to his own people, if that makes sense. So I've been anti-impeachment on this particular issue for a long time.